Hey, what's up, folks? This is your favorite sorcerer magician, Aurelius Sopax, with a new video. And today I want to introduce you to, and you might know about that spirit, maybe you don't, but I want to introduce you to a very, very helpful and powerful spirit that is going to benefit you in your practice and in many, many other affairs. A lot, guaranteed. And guess what? The spirit that I'm going to talk about is Bitor. Bethor. Bitor is a planetary spirit that you will find in a grimoire called Arbatel. Okay, and Bitor is associated with the planetary energies of Jupiter. It's a planetary intelligence, a planetary spirit. I know that a lot of beginners watch these videos, so let me explain to you what a planetary spirit is in the first place. Okay, what the fuck is that? See, when we talk about planetary energies, we're talking about vibrations, frequencies. Every aspect of life, the physical and metaphysical universes, is ruled by a certain planetary energy. Why? Because it resonates at a specific frequency. Okay, so the realm of, let's say, relationships, friendships, aesthetics, beauty, and all of that is ruled by a planetary energy called Venus. Okay, so it all resonates at a specific frequency. You get a certain emotional sensation from it. Okay, and the same applies to any other aspect in life. All of that can be put into a planetary category, you could say. Okay, and when we talk about intelligences or planetary spirits, they're just entities that exist vibrating at the frequency of that planet. Okay, so if you were to call, let's say, a planetary intelligence from Venus, you would do well creating an atmosphere in your surroundings that is conducive to the manifestation of that spirit. This is often forgotten. This is often really, really forgotten and not understood. Understand that when you call a spirit and call it from another realm, or you call it beyond the veil, what you're doing is you're condensing the spirit. You're condensing it here. Okay, it exists as a thought form all around us, just at a frequency that is very much faster than physical objects. Okay, and as you energize the spirit and allow it to become denser and manifest here, you would do well giving it an atmosphere that it actually likes. Okay, with that come, certain instances. Certain smells are good, certain smells are not good, and certain smells are compatible with that energy of the spirit, and others are not. Certain colors are preferred by the spirit, certain colors are not preferred. Okay, and certain words even, a certain way of approaching the spirit. All of that needs to be taken into account if you want to do the ritual in a successful manner. Okay, you can't treat every spirit the same way. That won't work. Okay, just like people are different, spirits are different as well. So why do I mention Bitor here? Okay, why do I think Bitor is such an amazing spirit to work with? Well, there are many reasons, many ritual successes, many blessings that I got from that entity. And I'm just going to mention one of the most notable experiences that I had with it. Okay, the experience that I'm referring to here happened right around 2016. When I first started putting out videos on my YouTube channel, and I got contacted by a politician, believe it or not. Okay, I was a guy, and as you know, I live in Germany, so I was a guy that wanted to become the mayor of a mid-size city here in Germany, and we talked about that. All right, so I wanted to experiment with different forces, but for some reason I felt pulled towards Bitor. Okay, and now you have to understand that this guy had almost no chances. Okay, this guy was a complete underdog. 3 people competing with him that were doing much better, way better known, all of that. Okay, so it was very, 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 very unlikely that this guy would actually win. Okay, but who cares, okay? So I tried. What do I have to lose, right? So I called up Bitor and told him that this guy had to win the election and needed to become mayor of this town. Okay, so Bitor said, "That's fine, but here's what I need that guy to do." Okay, he said basically, if you want me to get this guy into office, I want him to fund occult bookstores, okay, esoteric, shops that were in that town. Because so Peter said, I get this guy into office, but you need to make sure that these stores can survive. Okay, why? Well, they probably carried a lot of material that was connected to Bitor. Okay, they probably carried that grimoire, and as you know, these spirits have a big interest of staying in circulation, being worked with, being given offerings because they require energy, right? Obviously, it's a give and take. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let him know. So he agreed to get him into office, and I gave that guy that message. This is what you need to do if you want to become the mayor of that town. And here's what happened soon after. Okay, all of his competitors, a lot of dirty stuff came up about them. Okay, and guess who was left? That guy. That was a pretty powerful and swift action from Bitor. It was extremely powerful. Now, of course, the guy needed to live up to his side of the bargain, and he made sure that these occult stores, occult shops could survive, and will be able to stay in that town for the next 10 years probably, because they're going to get funding. Okay, there are programs that you can do, and they can take advantage of that. So he basically worked very powerfully, very fast, and I've had many more experiences with Bitor in which he did similar amazing feats. So what can Bitor actually help you with? In what cases is he the right choice? Well, everything that is ruled by Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter is a planetary energy, a planetary intelligence that rules over areas such as politics, okay? Areas such as big business or even small business, okay? Governance, anything that has to do with abundance, okay? So you would do well asking for Bitor's help in any type of business context, okay? And like I said, he's a very powerful spirit that can help very quickly and very fast. Now, how do you make sure that you get Bitor to comply almost every single time? Well, let the world know about him in some way or another. And by the way, this is also the reason why I'm doing this video here, because I just got some amazing news and some great help from Bitor, and this is kind of like my end of the bargain. Okay, let people know about your work with him, okay, in some way or another. Now, a lot of you, of course, I know, don't talk about your magical practice, which is fine. You shouldn't, because we got the 4 commandments, right? To know, to will, to dare, and to keep silent. It's good if you stay silent, and in a lot of ways that can make your magic even stronger, believe it or not. Being silent is a very potent, powerful magical technique. However, you could even just on your Facebook page or on your Facebook profile, just say thank you, Bitor, or something along those lines. Make sure that the world hears about him. Make sure that the world gets to know who Bitor is. A very powerful planetary intelligence that is not acknowledged enough, in my opinion. Okay, so that's it for today. There are a lot more videos coming, a lot more rituals with different spirits, secret keys, ingredients. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter that is coming out every Saturday. Okay, the Sorcerer Speaks newsletter with invaluable insights and practical tips for your occult practice. And if you want to know more about planetary energies, you can also go into the description and find a link to my astrology magic course. Now that's it for today. Bitor is a great pick. Okay, and talk to you soon. Peace.